Hey!
Hello.
How's it going?
Good.
So I'm excited to be here with you, Stephanie.
Thank you. I'm excited too.
And I'm Gabby, if you didn't know. Welcome to Go Natural English. We're here to help you today. We have a very special question. Before I say the question, though, I want to make sure that I properly introduce you.
Thank you.
So Stephanie has over 10 years of experience teaching English language learners.
Yeah.
And as do I. So we have here 20
a lot of
years of
together.
experience. Yeah. And we both have our master's degrees in teaching English to speakers of other languages. Mm-hmm. And Stephanie also has a master's degree in African studies.
Yeah.
So you have master's degrees on master's degrees. She's a smart lady and here to help you with English.
Yeah.
So we were talking, we got really excited talking about phrasal verbs.
Yeah.
English teachers get excited about these things. So we have a question about how to study and use phrasal verbs like a native speaker.
Yeah.
This is a good question.
What's a phrasal verb anyway?
Phrasal verb is a verb, a regular verb, plus a preposition. And then
it looks like a preposition,
means something,
right?
Yeah. It means something totally different.
Yeah, exactly.
So we're going to share an example with you and show you how to use it and how not to use it. And this will help you with all phrasal verbs. Mm-hmm. So just before we do that, I want to tell you that you can get a free sample course from Go Natural English at gonaturalenglish.com/7steps. So the number 7, STEPS. It's a great way to see what Go Natural English is all about, to learn how to learn English. And then you might want to join a premium members course where you can get feedback on your phrasal verb.
Yeah, it's really great.
In our Facebook,
you can interact with native speakers.
Yeah, and
That's
also
awesome.
through speaking recording. There's a lot of different features that you can use to get feedback. So it's pretty awesome. So about phrasal verbs.
Yeah.
Okay, we were talking about this because we noticed that, some English learners try to use phrasal verbs in different situations and it just kind of is weird.
Yeah.
It doesn't work.
It doesn't work.
What was the example? Let's start with, was it break out?
Break out, yeah.
Break out.
Yeah.
So break, right? Like break something.
Like the word break by itself is very different, right? The meaning of that word is very different than break out. This, now you put it together, it has a totally different meaning. That's what a phrasal verb is. Yeah.
It's a good example.
Right.
So break out, how would we use this? You were giving some examples before.
So for example, we would say that sometimes we might have a skin allergic reaction.
Yeah,
so
like
our skin
right
breaks
here.
out.
Don't look.
So sometimes we get red, something like that happens when you're in a different environment or something. Yeah, you could use it. I broke out.
Yeah.
We also use it when we are celebrating something and we break out the champagne.
Woo.
Yahoo! And then you could
Jail. Break out of jail.
Break out of jail. Yeah, like a prisoner who is a criminal, right? They break out of jail. And maybe like a musician.
Oh yeah.
A musician has like a breakout career.
Yes.
So that it starts, quickly, like overnight or something like that. They become really famous.
Surprise.
Yeah, surprise.
Oh wow, there's a lot of ways to use breakout. I think those are the four.
Those are the 4 main ones though. Like I was trying to think if there were other ones and I was having a really hard time.
No, those are good.
Yeah.
Those are really good. And so when we see an English learner use breakout in a different way, like you might think, okay, breakout means the same thing as to, like for example, break out champagne, like to get the champagne or to open the champagne.
Or to like celebrate or
celebrate.
To start maybe something quickly or something like that.
Like to start your musical career, to break out. But then if you try to transfer that to other situations, like
it doesn't work.
You gave the example like the teacher broke out the test. Well, we're not celebrating with a test.
Yeah.
That's why it sounds strange.
It does, yeah. And we're not, like the prisoner example, we're not breaking out of something, so that wouldn't work either. Or like a skin rash, you're not breaking out. So the key point here is when you learn a phrasal verb, you have to know the context in which we use the phrasal verb, and you can't be creative. Unfortunately, with these phrasal verbs, the context is really crucial. It's like you are going to sound strange if you try to take it outside of that context.
I like that though, because it's almost easier. You just copy exactly what you hear. Like, okay, let's celebrate, let's break out champagne.
Yeah.
Or like for any of the examples you gave, I don't have to repeat all of them, but just use exactly what you hear.
Yeah.
And if you're learning phrasal verbs, like if you have a list of phrasal verbs, take time. I like to use Google. I like to go and search for the phrasal verbs.
Yeah. You can find a lot of good examples online for how to use them. Yeah.
So don't be creative.
Not with phrasal verbs.
Yeah.
You can be creative with other things, but not with phrasal verbs.
Not with phrasal verbs.
Yeah.
Yeah. That's great advice, though. I think that'll simplify it for everyone. I hope you enjoyed this advice.
Yeah.
I think it makes it easier to use phrasal verbs. Just copy and paste them into your own conversations.
And memorize the pronunciation, too.
Oh,
because phrasal verbs have these, like, sounds that run together. Break out.
Yeah.
Break out.
Well, and out is strong, right? Break out.
Break out.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Break out. So
It's not a song.
I think so. Maybe. Break out. All right, we're getting silly. I hope that was helpful. Remember to come to gonatural.english.com/7 STEPS 7 steps, and we'll see you
awesome.
there.
Bye.